It is now 6:16. Going to change directions now. Betsy Kling talking about a little taste of summer tomorrow, I believe.
That brings a smile to my face. I feel like we need that. It's been a rough few days weather-wise, Betsy.
Yeah, the gray skies definitely get to you after a while. We love to intersperse some sunshine in there, and tomorrow it looks like that's going to happen. As we go through the night tonight, though, this is the 12-hour forecast. Temperatures hold relatively steady, and once again, to start the day, we're going to find the temperatures going up a couple of degrees. We will likely start many areas in the 60s tomorrow. A very interesting temperature schematic setting up here with the northwesterly wind coming in, keeping lakeshore areas cooler. It's still 67 in tropical Dover, but keep in mind, you folks were in the 70s earlier today, and you're not alone. There is a lot of warm air just off to the south of the Ohio River. Meanwhile, farther northwest, the cold air is still firmly locked in place. This boundary, when you see that green, that is a boundary area, and that is going to continue to go back and forth over northeast Ohio as we head through the next couple of days. So we're not completely done with all of the changes as of yet. And where you have a boundary, well, a lot of times you're going to end up with some kind of interesting weather to go along with it. On the cool side of the boundary, we have showers. This is what we dealt with last night. We were on the warmer side of the boundary by the early morning hours, and that's when we got the thunderstorms in here. We're likely to have more scattered showers skimming the area as we head through the night tonight. That is going to then allow the warm air to return tomorrow, but thankfully we do not have to deal with all of that snow that they're getting once again in the upper Midwest. So as far as the pattern that is set up in the area, we are still on the warm side of things. This is the overall jet stream pattern. I don't want you to get confused with surface temperatures on this. All we're looking at basically is where the cooler air masses are separated from the warmer air masses. Obviously, warmer air to the south, cooler air to the north. And we're going to see a little bit of a flex in the pattern of the jet stream, which will allow much warmer air to come in as we head through tomorrow and especially Friday. But once we get into the weekend, you can see things begin to change. And what ultimately will happen is we're going to see a slow decline back toward more seasonable temperatures. We're not really going to see anything taking a dive anytime soon, but it does look like by next week, especially mid to late next week, we will see a pattern change setting up, and that will bring back much cooler air. As far as tomorrow goes in your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast, 75 with the sun coming out. That is some fantastic news. Light to southwesterly winds are going to be with us too, and not to be outdone by Friday. 77 with sun to start, thunderstorms coming late, big cold front coming Friday night in your Universal Windows Direct forecast. We're going to hold steady near 50 on Saturday. Huge change there. And we're going to toe the line with temperatures generally in the 50s and 60s next week, but that cool down is coming our way by the end of next week.